If you want to learn how to create an Instagram carousel post, this video is going to show you how to do that. Now, I'm not a total expert in Canva or graphic design or anything like that, but I do know a thing or two on how I want things to look at and how I want to engage with my audience on Instagram. And I've recently tried to hire graphic designers on Upwork, and honestly, I've had a bit of struggle finding something that I'm happy with their proposals. And I figured, you know what, I'm going to record a tutorial doing one myself. And then that way other people can learn, such as yourself. Maybe you can turn it over to your graphic designer. And maybe I could use this tutorial to show other graphic designers what I want, so I can kind of delegate that particular task, because I don't want to keep doing this myself, obviously. So the way to do that is you simply go and search carousel Instagram post templates, and you'll actually see a lot of beautiful templates which are already pre-made, and they're great. You gotta find something that kind of fits what you're thinking with in terms of content. And this is probably where I kind of struggled by explaining to people what I want. And I want to create a carousel on this particular blog post. I want to get people to this blog post, basically. And it's very extensive. And here I've got lessons 1 to 7. Now, I don't want to give them all the lessons. I want to give them a taste. That's the whole point of the carousel. You give them enough to get them engaged. So I've picked this particular carousel, and I'm just going to customize different parts. So first of all, I'm going to change this to Eran Bukai. So that's number 1. Strategies to grow. I'm going to call this, instead of grow, I'm going to call this launch a membership. Okay, and then we're going to give this a little bit of space, like so. Okay, move it in the middle. Okay, so now it's in the middle. Let's move the word launch so it's in the middle. Launch a successful membership or a new membership. Okay, so there you go. Do something like that. Yep, good enough. Number 1. Okay, so let's go to number 1. Success path. Let's look at what I wrote on that. People join your membership to get a shortcut, to save time and get a roadmap to achieving a specific transformation. A success path is a tool to visually demonstrate the journey you are taking your ideal customers through to help them achieve their desired transformation. Okay, next one, the one thing. People often mistake having to give a lot of things for a membership to be valuable. Actually, the truth is, less is more. What is the one thing that your audience, your members, truly value and would pay for exclusively if it was only that thing? Take the time to survey and really consider that. Okay, membership mindsets. If you have a doubt about the validity, or when I was first introduced into the concept of having a membership business, I had serious doubts. This shifted when I started seeing the world through the membership lens. Everything we consume is a membership, from food to rent, mortgage, food, housing, entertainment, and more. Are you going to consume subscriptions or have people subscribe to you? Okay, next one. Back-end membership. After my first membership launch with over 100 people, 100 members, I realized that most people who subscribed were already previous customers, meaning a membership launch was the next logical step once I had an actual service and an existing customer base. And the membership was the natural upsell to create lifetime customers. And let's see. Founders launch. Doing a lot of work to create content is totally backwards. The way to launch a membership is to pre-sell it, just like I did in early 2023 when I pre-sold a brand new membership and made 11K in 7 days. This is done through a strategy called founding member launch. Okay, now I'm gonna say, was this post helpful? Read a much more comprehensive blog post outlining these specific lessons and lots more, including the source of where I learned how to launch a successful membership business. Okay, let's make this bold. Frame. Okay. Okay, good enough. Five strategies to launch a new membership. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's try something. All right, good enough. Happy with that. Let's now go ahead and download this. And I'm gonna go ahead and post it into my Instagram, basically. See what that looks like. So you can see here, I select from computer, click on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. So it's in the right sequence. Now let's see what this looks like. I'm not too happy about this. Okay, so a few things. First of all, let's bring this down a little bit. Okay, that's number one. Let's move this up a little bit. Let's move this up a little bit. $249. Okay. Membership mindset. Now, you might not be doing this on my account, for example, like you might not be testing it on my account, but you can always test it yourself, upload it, export it, and test it out yourself, and then you can see what it actually looks like. You can remove this text. Okay, that's good. Now let's export this again. We're gonna delete this, discard. It's gonna download, so Tribe Slides 2. Just give it a random name, doesn't really matter. I can delete this and this. Move to bin. Go back to my Instagram. Click on the create. Click on select from computer. Tribe Slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, much better. It's not perfect, but much better. Like this one could be probably a little bit higher. Could be a bit higher. No big deal. The 5 is pretty clear, I think, hopefully. Okay, and now that looks good. I'll do the captions, you don't have to worry about me doing that. And okay, so I've just posted the carousel, and I've done a bunch of captions. It's not a short caption, so I didn't want to bore you with me writing it. But yeah, let me just show you what it looks like as the final result now. And this is something for you to, just kind of see what's the final result. Again, it's not, I'm not an incredible graphic designer or anything like that. There's people who are way more talented than me. But this just gives you a bit of an idea on how to do it. Let's refresh. And here it is. So first of all, look at what it looks like on the screen up front. So first of all, it looks like this. So people can see it on the feed, which is, it's good. Strategies to launch a new membership. 5, this and this, okay? Stay click. Now, one thing that I actually made a mistake, I really didn't do any spell check by any means, so that's something that you would definitely want to do. Anyway, let's see what happens with this, and yeah, that's about it. We got value from this little tutorial on how to do carousels on Instagram.